All right, what's good, guys? So let's start with these analysis. We're gonna go over gold first, and then obviously move over with US30. So check this out, guys. So if we look on the daily time frame with gold, right, we did see a very nice daily wick rejection towards this structures right over here. Which, if you guys go into the 4-hour time frame, you guys can see that price did manage to remain itself above this area of support, which is gonna be around the 2310, 2307, which is gonna be the area of interest for today, right? Now, obviously, we've been in a bearish run since the beginning of the week, so I'll be interested in probably looking for counter trend trade buys to then take it to the area of interest, right? So if you guys remember, on Monday breakdown, I did explain to you guys the 2360 structure that I'll be waiting for pullbacks into here to continue selling the market back into the downside. Now check this out. Looking at the daily time frame, we did close under two structure. We did close under this structure over here, which is going to be the 2333, and we also did close under this structure over here, which is going to be the 2360. Right now, check this out. We're going to go into the lower time frame, which is going to be the 30-minute time frame over here, and then notice how price, right, we did get another break of structure right over here, which is going to be the 2310. Right now, it looks like price is taking off. I don't know if price can give us another pullback, but this will be the main area of interest, right? So let's say that we do get a pullback into the 2310 and we into 2307. We do see that price does reject, and we do see that price perfectly give us a bullish confirmation. If it does give us a good bullish confirmation, then I'll be interested in taking those buy movement back into the upside to then target back into the 2333, right? Now, for price to actually reach above the 2360, we will have to see a candle closure above it off the daily time frame and also off the 4-hour time frame. So a candle closure above this structure 23.6 to 23.33, and then if we go down into a lower time frame, we wait for those pullback, can definitely be an idea for us to actually reach back into 2360, right? So daily candle closure above here, the lower time frame pullback, make sure that price does remain this area above as support to then definitely target to the 2360, right? From the 2360, I will give you guys another analysis. Pretty much wait to see how price reacts around this zone. Bless you. Around these zones, right? Now check this out, guys. So we're gonna go into lower time frame. Like I said, it looks like price is probably gonna take off, so I'm gonna be also looking at around this structure over here, which is gonna be the 2317. So just probably keeping eyes around this structure over here. So if we don't really get those pullback into 2310, but if we do see that price give us another pullback into 2317, I'll be interested in probably taking those buy movement into the upside. Now again, this is going to be high risk, and this is a zone to keep an eye on. Don't look for buys right away if it does give us a pullback into here. It's zone to keep an eye on due to the fact that price has already been taking off. So if it does give us a clean pullback around this structure, I'll say 2318 as well. If it does give us a pullback, those rejection, then I'll be interested in taking the buy to the upside. If not, then we simply wait around this structure, right? Now, let's say that price does fail to maintain itself above the 2310, right? If it doesn't fails to remain itself above these structures over here, again, we will have to wait for a 1-hour candle closure under this structure, go into a lower time frame, make sure that this area continues to hold as resistance. Then I'll be interested in taking those sales back into the 2295, and then from there on, we will have to see what price does, right? That's going to be what I'm going to be looking at for gold this morning. Now we're going to go into US30. So check this out. US30 at the moment, we have reached this area of resistance, which, as you guys can see, obviously US30 has been rejected, right? If you guys look left, you guys can see this was also an area of support, which obviously we are still continuing to hold as resistance. Now, on the beginning of the week, we've basically been pushing to the upside, and we finally reached the target that I've been wanting to target since last week, which is going to be the 38,600, right? Now, we can possibly continue looking for more buy movements, right? But we're going to keep an eye between this structure right now, which price is currently retesting it, which is going to be around the 38, I'll say 38,450, right? Now, if price does give us a nice rejection towards this zone over here, I'll be interested in taking, this will be a high risk buy, but if price does give us a rejection over here, I'll be interested in taking buys back into 38,600. And if we do get a candle closure above the 38,600, you guys go into a lower time frame, wait for those break and retest setup, and then I'll be interested in taking those buy movement back into the upside. Definitely target the 38,890, which will be my first take profit. If it does continue to break above, my second take profit is going to be back over here, which is going to be around the 39,070, right? So that's going to be for the buy movement if price continues to remain itself above here, or a break and retest right over here. Now, since we are at an area of resistance, obviously we can definitely continue looking for sells, right? So the only way that I'll be interested in taking sells this morning will either be the break and retest right here, which is going to be the 38,490. So if we don't see that price does reject the zone, we do see that price actually closes under You guys go into a lower time frame, wait for those proper pullback, wait for those entry. Then I'll be interested in taking the sells back into this level over here, which is going to be this area of support, right? Now again, I will keep my eyes around this structure over here, which is going to be the 38,260, right? Which is going to be I'll say 38,270, which is the structure of support. I will keep my eyes over here. This is where we can probably look for bounce plays back into the upside. If it does continue to reject, right, or if it does continue to break under, again, wait for the break and retest, and I'll be interested in taking the sells, and then this will be my full take profit, which is going to be the 3,800, right? So break and retest under here for sells, break and retest under here for sells, to then take it back over here, or if price does reject over here, we're looking for buys into the upside, and then break and retest above here to then look for buys back into the upside as well. This one over here is just to keep an eye on. Maybe we do reject, maybe we don't, right? But just keep an eye around this structure right over here. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this analysis. Very simple. We're gonna have to wait to see how gold and US30 plays this morning. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys later on tonight. Peace out, guys.